Matanane with the Department of Public Works' Office of Highway Safety to talk about Pledge to Not Text and Drive. It's a campaign that the division is pushing, of course, as it is public law that motorists not text or use their cell phones while out there in our roadways. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for inviting us.
So tell us about the campaign, first of all.
Well, the campaign begins on September 19th, and we're going to do a kickoff on actually with KUAM News Extra on the 17th of September. We're going to have officers being interviewed regarding the total amount of citations issued for texting or even using a cell phone. And in addition to that, this national campaign is sponsored by the National Organization for Youth Safety, also known as NOISE. And we're going to try to kick it off and also speak to students from Simon Sanchez about, speak to new drivers about utilizing a cell phone while driving. And also to tell them about the law as to the penalty fee if you get caught for texting.
Right.
And it can cause a serious crash if you are not, if you're inattentive to what you're doing while driving.
Now, we've definitely seen a lot of the TV ads out there that syncs together with these campaign efforts that you guys are conducting. Tell us, why is it important that, people follow this specific law, this new law for Guam?
Well, the main reason is distraction. Okay, here in Guam is our distracted law is somewhat called an inattentive law, and distraction can cause bodily harm to anyone who is driving and texting or using a cell phone at the same time. And we want to make sure that people are safe on the roadways. And if you need to make a call, just pull up to the side of the road and make that call. But the only time you can make a call while driving is when you're calling 911. But like I said, we're here for the people's safety on the roadways, and we're asking we're asking the youth who loves to text, with this new electronic equipment that they have with them to not text and drive, because you may harm someone from your family.
Remind the community out there about some of the penalties they could face if caught by...
If you get caught using a cell phone or even texting, there's a penalty fee of $100 for your first offense. The second offense is $500. And from there, it goes up to $1,000. So I don't know if that's worth using a cell phone while driving or even texting while driving.
Could you also get your license revoked at any time if you continue to violate this?
According to the law, you will probably have to go through an administrative proceedings with the Department of Revenue and Taxation.
Okay.
And they may suspend your license or even revoke your license.
Now, you're telling us earlier before the interview that you guys get weekly updates from the Guam Police Department about the statistics and the numbers that they get weekly when they find motorists out there using their cell phones. Tell us, what do those statistics look like, and what are your thoughts to that?
Well, as of January this year to present, there's a total of 108 citations issued by the Highway Patrol Division. We get a weekly report from them, and we provide these reports to our Director of Public Works, Joanne Brown. We want to see what we can do as the Office of Highway Safety, how we can get out the message to these people about the dangers of using a cell phone while driving. In addition to cell phone use, they also provide us information with red light runners. Red light runners can be those who are using their cell phone and they're not looking up to see what the signal light, whether it's green, red, or yellow, and that's part of the distraction why they're also running a red light. So they can now also get fined for running a red light as well as using the cell phone. So it adds up.
Now, I know that this is also pretty much the first year that we were able to gather these statistics to this new public law. Would you say that those numbers, though, are alarming?
Yes, they are. And as a matter of fact, since the texting law was implemented or was enacted, it is being generated or compiled by the Superior Court of Guam. Whatever citations the Guam Police Department issue, it goes straight to the Superior Court in Guam, and we get the final statistics from them. And I don't have that available with me, but it is alarming. I still see a lot of people using their cell phone while driving. you know, get a use a Bluetooth, or I know some vehicles have that already, a Bluetooth in their system or in their vehicle. So if you really need to speak to someone, you know, why don't you wait until you get to your destination, or
Or pull over.
pull over to the shoulder where it's legal to pull over and make that phone call.
All right, so Pledge to Not Text and Drive campaign, something that you guys are starting the next week here.
Yes.
Final words for our viewers.
We here at Department of Public Works, Office of Highway Safety, and on behalf of the Governor's Highway Safety Representative, who is our Director, Joanne Brown, we'd like to encourage all drivers to be cautious. Do not text and drive. Do not use your cell phone while driving. Always wear your seatbelt, and don't drink and drive.
All right, thank you so much for your time,
Thank you.
Therese.
Thank you so much for inviting us.